What's up, everyone? Today we're going back to 1979, but in a much smaller, much cooler package. This right here is Numbskull's Quarter Arcade's Lunar Lander 1/4 scale arcade cabinet, a mini replica of one of Atari's most iconic and brutally difficult arcade games ever made. This isn't just a toy, it's a fully playable licensed cabinet with the original vector-style gameplay, authentic controls, and that classic NASA-era vibe that screams Golden Age arcade. But the big question is, does this tiny cabinet actually feel like the real Lunar Lander? Is it worth the price, the desk space, and the hype for collectors and retro fans? Well, let's unbox it, power it up, and see if this little lander sticks to landing or crashes and burns. Let's get into it. So here it is. First off, I would like to thank Numbskull for sending this out for the purpose of this review. Now, I was a very little lad when this first came out, but I do have a very vivid memory of playing this back in the arcade. I can still picture my tiny little hand trying to control what seemed to me as a massive heavy thruster control. I was horrible at the game then, and nothing has changed at all. They did a really nice job replicating the vector look of the original arcade on an LCD display, with that convex lens on the display to make it look like a CRT monitor, which is really nice. Now talk about attention to detail. The training selector area on the control panel that lights is wonderfully replicated to select the different missions. Those iconic Atari volcano buttons illuminated and looking just like the original. Another thing that was done fantastic is the beautiful looking control overlay. It is wonderfully recreated with crisp, clear colors and print that has a very durable feel. Now, this is where this cabinet wins the race. The crown jewel, in my opinion, is this insanely replicated thruster control in 1/4 scale. It feels absolutely amazing. It has great tension and spring back, making it one of the best replicated controls on a mini arcade machine. Moving right on down to the coin door, which is meticulously replicated, with the coin return buttons being used to add credits and the 25 cents illuminated light, which adds to the authenticity and the overall look of this wonderful cabinet. The artwork on the sides is wonderfully replicated. Again, top-notch graphics with beautifully saturated colors and sharp print showing off the wonderful 1979 Lunar Lander design. The marquee, again, is faithfully reproduced, illuminated, and looking incredible. Again, crisp, clear graphics inviting you in to play this iconic arcade game. Now, this was an area of the cabinet they had to get just right. Being familiar with this iconic game, the entire gameplay came down to the controls. If the controls did not function exactly as the original did, the gameplay would be a disaster. I am very pleased to say all of the controls were incredible and make a brutally difficult game enjoyable to play. And rounding out the back of the cabinet is a pretty cool, handsomely designed Numbskull Designs name plaque. And at the back of the bottom of the cabinet, you have your volume wheel, your USB-C port, and your on-off rocker switch. The unit is equipped with an internal rechargeable lithium-ion battery, making it portable to play. So what are my final thoughts on the Lunar Lander 1/4 scale arcade cabinet by Numbskull's Quarter Arcades? Well, first off, this cabinet is wonderfully recreated. From the moment you see it, it's clear a lot of care went into making this feel like the real deal. And the gameplay, well, it's just as hard as I remember. And honestly, that's exactly how it should be. Lunar Lander was never forgiving, and this version doesn't try to soften that experience. The vector-style graphics look fantastic, and the recreated CRT display really captures the feel of the original machine. It generally looks like you are staring at a classic arcade monitor from back in the day. Now let's talk controls, because this is where it really shines. The controls feel incredible. That tiny thruster control, it instantly takes me right back to 1979. The responsiveness, the weight, the precision, it all feels spot on. Overall, the gameplay, the look, and the build quality are absolutely top notch. This is clearly a premium piece made for fans of the original. Now let's talk about the price. Is this machine worth the galactic credits you'll be shelling out for it? Well, that depends on how much nostalgia is worth to you. If you've been waiting for a high-quality replica of the iconic Lunar Lander from 1979, something that looks right, feels right, and plays right, then this is definitely for you. Well, that's it, everyone. That's the review. Jester Tester saying be well, happy gaming as always, and until the next review, I will see you.